welcome back. The V-Tuf saga. So, as I mentioned in my last video, well, and you'll have heard it as well, it was horrendous. The noise it was making was disgusting. So I mentioned it to him on the customer service, and they basically said that that's just the way that is. So unfortunately, there's not much I could do with it. So I thought, fair enough, but I wanted to share my honest thoughts. I think it's only for potential customers to be aware of a product's downfall. So on Friday I received a phone call from a guy called Conrad at V-Tuf, and to be fair to him, he's absolutely spot on, a real nice guy. Basically what he said is, as a customer, you know, he wants his customers to be happy, so they've sent me the V5 out to replace the V3 with, so to send a V3 back and replace with this V5. Now, firstly, this machine is obviously a higher spec machine. This has got an induction motor. The previous one didn't have an induction motor, it was a standard motor. This is a lot heavier. It's a really bulky machine, a very, very nice machine indeed. So I'll just move that out of the way, just sort of try and show you around it before we go any further. Hopefully I can get that to sit there. Right, so this machine, yeah, it's a lot bigger. The water inlet is on the front, the outlet's on the back. It's got an adjustable handle, very sturdy, aluminium, and on the back it's got the soap dispenser just like the other one did, and it's got a really nice little nozzle holder on the back here, as opposed to it being held onto the lance with the V3. Turbo nozzles included again. 8 metre hose, same as the V3. Yeah, so it's looking pretty positive so far. Now just bear with me one sec. So yeah, this is the lance. I think this might be a bit longer. It's a bent one. I think the other one was straight. I could be wrong. Can't remember now. But yeah, I think it's the same lance, same hose. But this is a more powerful machine, induction motor, like we said earlier. So that's pretty much it for the machine itself. So we're going to connect it up, and this is it. I've not connected it up before. We're going to connect it up, we'll bleed it through as normal before we turn it on, which you want to do with any pressure washer, and we'll see what it's all about. But they also very kindly, after I mentioned in the video previously, I managed to get the professional foam cannon, which they sell separately to the machine. They kindly sent me one of them as well. So there it is. So it's a litre bottle with a really wide base, so it can't topple over. Just take that off. It's got a built-in lid as well, so if you've got anything left in there, you can just take the lance off the top, take the head off, put the lid on. Really cool. The actual lance head itself is really high quality. It's either I think it might be stainless steel, I'm not sure, could just be chrome, but it's nice heavy piece. Got a filter in the bottom, it's got your foam adjustment on the top, and obviously your fan, and also you can adjust so you can adjust the width of the fan, but you can also adjust the angle as well. So on the face of things, this looks an absolute beast. I think these are around 60 to 70 pounds, so it's in the realms of the higher end of the scale for foam cannons, but you can't put a price on quality, that's what I say. So yeah, this machine is a more expensive machine than the previous one, so we'll not get too much into that, but what we need to know is it any good, and are we happy to carry on with this machine? I am overall really happy with the customer service and how this has been dealt with. Like I say, I didn't want to sort of slag the company, that's not what I'm about, but I wanted just to make other people aware about that V3 machine. So let's hope this V5's better. It's more powerful, 165 bar maximum pressure. Yeah, let's connect it up, we'll bleed it through, we'll give it a shot, see what it's like. Alright, so I bled the machine up, filled both the foam lances up, so obviously with this machine we still get the basic foam cannon as well. Bled it up and I'm going to turn it on. I haven't turned it on and nothing. As you can see, it's just the water pressure coming out. So I'm going to turn it on. Let's turn it on and see what it does. So instantly, with it being an induction motor, there's a complete difference in sound on the motor, so that sounds promising. So I'm going to put the camera onto the machine and let's give it a shot, see what it does. Fingers crossed. So I think you're going to agree that's night and day. That is a completely different machine, and I'm really chuffed with that now. I'm really happy. Like I say, it is a little bit more expensive. I think it's I'll double check the price and I'll just put it on the screen because I can't remember the difference between the two, but that is night and day difference, and I think that's the difference between the motors in it. It's just so much better. It's quiet, there's no screeching on it, top quality. I'm really chuffed with that. The lance is great, the hose is brilliant. I did get an adapter for the hopefully to fit the machine to a Karcher hose, but I've misplaced it, so what I'll do is I'll do a follow-up video, hoping that we can use that. That's just one of them things. I mean, for me it's just because I've got a 15 metre Karcher hose and a stubby gun, so it'll be a lot easier for me to use that. But this is a good quality 8 metre hose, chuffed with that, which is like what I said with the last machine. So yeah, let's get these two foam cannons connected up and we'll just do a quick side by side and see what kind of foam they produce. Okay, so I've set it to full soap. It does say soap plus and minus on the top, and yeah, let's see what it does. Apparently nothing. Alright, so that's quite disappointing. That is 450 ml of water and 50 ml of Finesse Avalanche snow foam, which is known to be a really high foaming foam. So that's a bit disappointing. It may well be good as just a detergent bottle. So yeah, let's try the professional one. Yeah, it's the same solution, 450 ml of water, 50 ml of the Avalanche snow foam, and we're set to full soap. I think I've just found my favourite new snow foam cannon. That is absolutely superb. The adjustment on it's lovely and smooth, and as you can see, it's given us a lovely rich foam, so that's a belting foam lance that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much covered everything we need to know. There's just one other thing. This bottle has a clear section here, so you can see how much water and mixture you've put in there, so that's pretty nice. Impressed with that. I'm impressed with this machine. Yeah, it's more expensive than the V3. The V3 was a bit disappointing, to say the least, but I've got to give it to V-Tuf. The customer service has come out on top in this case, and they've dealt with this situation absolutely fantastic. So they've got themselves a customer, and I'm going to be looking at purchasing a new vacuum for doing the cars. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. That's going to happen. Thank you to V-Tuf for sending this over, Conrad. You're an absolute credit to the company, mate. You've smashed it out of the park there. So yeah, again guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.